Hello everyone, it's your boy PROPH RYE. Today people, I'm back with another topic, another creative epic content people. You get me? Now people, I'm sitting in the vehicle right now. Me and the dogs them just came from the park. We done some wonderful training people to look at them. Hey, that's what the training done to them people. So when I get in now, I'm gonna give them some dinner, give them some food, and they're just gonna relax, and then they know that later on we're ready to hit the road again. We're gonna go for normal walks. You get me? Normal walks, and then later on in the evening we're gonna hit the park. I'm gonna do a bit of training and a bit of mind exercise, because you know how it goes with the dogs them people. A lot of dogs are suffering with PTSD, like my dog anxiety, social anxiety. He's broken the social anxiety, he's doing good. You get me? To be honest people, it's my dog that has me out in the park all the time, people, you know. And I didn't realize how wonderful the park was and how beautiful nature is in the park until I got my rescue dog, people. Now me and my rescue dog, we try to go to the park every day. I'm not gonna lie to you, we do not go to the park every day, because there's some days where I have a lot to do, I got things to do, so we might just be walking around in the neighborhood, or we might get a piece of the park sometime. It's not all the time, people, but trust me, being in the park every day is something that I want to do with my dog. People, I feel happy being in the park every day, my dog walking around saying, hello, you're right. Hello, you're right. How are you? Oh, nice dog. Wonderful, man. You enjoy your day. People, it's the best life. Fucking hell. It's the best life, people. Everyone walking with dogs in the park is happy and trying to achieve something. So that's what we're doing. And like I said, I keep telling the man them out there, there's a lot of single women in the park and they're looking to mingle. They're waiting to meet their future dog man. A dog man's waiting to meet their future dog woman in the park. You get me? So go to the park, people. Bring your dogs to the park and make sure your dog's out there. Stop leaving your dog inside the house, staring at the wall, thinking when is he gonna go and get some fresh air. It's as bad as we know that the dogs can't speak. Yeah. Well, to many people, I'm different. I'm like Eddie Murphy with the animals. So me and the animals, we have good conversations with each other, and a lot of the time I'm coming into contact with people's animals, and people's animals are letting me know the breakdown, and they're not happy. They want to move on. They want a new owner because they're not living life. They're not going to the park. They're tired of the owner just playing loud drum and bass music in the house all day, and the dog's just sitting near the couch thinking, when is the dog gonna? The dog's even thinking, when is he gonna go to the park and get some shit out his batty? A lot of people have dogs, people. The dog's going through a serious shit. The dog wants to go to the toilet to shit, and the shit that the dog's going through is a constipation one. So this one is hurting the dog's stomach, and the owners are looking at the dog and saying they're not going outside right now, they're lazy. What type of life is that? You're meant to understand your dog and know your dog and understand when your dog needs to go to the toilet, understand when your dog needs to have a shit. You get me? But unfortunately, people, not everyone should have dogs out here, and I would have probably given up on having dogs myself if I wasn't serving a true and living God. Because there's some times in life, people, where stress can become a lot for a lot of people. And this is why I told people, if you go through a lot of stress and you suffer with helping your dog, or you suffer with training your dog, or training to give your dog time, don't go and have kids. Because there's people out here that are suffering with dogs. They're suffering with dogs, struggling to raise their dog, and they're going around telling people that they can't wait to have a kid, or they're trying to have a kid. Can you imagine what this person's going to do to the kid's life right now? They already wrecked the dog's life, or planning to wreck the dog's life. I know you're about to wreck a kid's life. You're ready to bring a kid into this evil world that we're living in and wreck that kid's life. People, we need to start teaching people. And this is why you see me, I look out, when I see a lot of people with dogs and they can't stand the dog no more. They've already made up in their mind that they don't care about this dog no more, but they have the dog there, sitting there, wasting the dog's life away, when there's people out there that's willing to worship that dog, look after that dog. You get me, people? And that's why you see the title of this topic, people, is why the dogs kill their owners. You get me? Because people need to know, man, because the news, people, it's so easy for the news to hear a story, and then instantly they're thinking this is great propaganda. This is what they done to big dogs. And now when you're walking around, people are scared of big dogs, not knowing that big dogs are loyal, they carry good safety, they look after you, they love people, they love kids. And the small dogs are the ones that are actually the troublemakers out here. Just like this little one right here that I'm training to stop being, she give the most trouble. She give the most trouble. You get me? So people, I'm telling you, a lot of dogs, yeah. Sorry, the title of the story, I've done a few topics on this one already, sorry. The title of the story is, people are doing witchcraft on people's dogs. to make people's dogs kill them or kill someone. Now, people, there's times where, as a dog walker, I'm working with dogs. And as a man of God and you're a dog walker, you can see a lot of the time that people's dogs are possessed. You can see a lot of the time that people's dogs are connected to their energy. You get me? A lot of these people out here, they connect energy with their dogs by sleeping with them, having sex with them. And now their dog is like, now their dog spirit is all fucked up and cloned off. You get me? Now, when I'm with my dog people, I want you to know, because I'm going to use my family as an example. My family are not happy that I have a dog and that I have, my dog is my best friend. My dog, I call my dog son. So a lot of the time I say, yo, son. You get me? And my dog will respond to that, you see? He will respond to that, people. You get me? Now, if I tell you lot, people, how much witchcraft my dog comes under, people, by my Freemason families, because they can see that I'm happy, my dog is happy, I make my dog happy, so they want to do witchcraft for my dog. People do this by, you have to be careful when people are coming around you. People will come around you and take a picture of your dog. They'll take a picture of your dog on their phone, and when they get home or when they go to an evil person like a witch doctor, yeah, they'll bring the picture of your dog, and they'll do spiritual things to your dog. And this is why you always have to be praying for your dog and stay prayed up for your dog, and ask God to look after your dog and deliver your dog from all evilness. Because a lot of the time people are walking around with the dog out here and they don't understand that their dog is fucking possessed. Their dog has been taken over by an evil spirit. How do you think a lot of dogs mow down their owner? You wouldn't need to know that the owner has a friend. The owner has family members that is working against them, and they can see that that dog is a blessing to them. A lot of people don't know that a dog is a blessing to them. One of my biggest blessing people is my dog. And there's a lot of people out there, I speak to them, I see them, I come into contact with them, I say, yo, make sure you look after that dog, you know, that dog is your blessing, bro. That dog is your blessing. And they said, trust me, since I've had this dog, a lot of things have been going good for me in my life. A lot of people start telling me stories about how things go good for them in their life. But there's some people out there, they see that you're happy. You have to be careful. Yeah, men, let me tell you something, men. Because Eve was the same. We all know, I'm going to go to the story of Adam and Eve, people, because Eve was doing witchcraft on Adam's dog. Once the serpent took over Eve started doing witchcraft with Adam's dog, people, and have the demons them sleeping with Adam's dog. Men, you have to be careful when you're around women, bro. Because even, you'll be surprised to know, even women in your family, could even be your mum. If you're a man and you got good energy, a lot of the time women are jealous, because women don't mind you sitting around with them in the house. Your mum don't mind you sitting down with the house, dumbed down as fuck, and they're living off your energy, stealing from your energy. And when they can see that your dog is rebuking that and your dog is getting in the middle of that, because a lot of the time your dog's trying to let you know that someone around you is doing witchcraft, someone around you is not a good person. And when they can see that dog's in the way of that, when they can see your dog's in the way of that, and your dog is blocking evil energy from you, they start doing witchcraft on your dog. Now, this is your time now as a person to step up. This is your time as a person now to step up and pray for your dog, because your dog is doing their bit. You need to be doing your bit. So when they say, PROPH RYE preach, what do you mean by that? You need to be doing your bit by praying every single day. Praying to God, asking God to help you with your dog. Asking God to give you a sign, asking God to send you some help. Say, God, don't be scared to pray and say, God, send me an angel. God, please send me a hard-working person that can help me. God, please send me someone that can help me with my life there. God, please, God, but just don't send me no agent of darkness. People, a lot of times I get on my knees and I pray. I ask God to show me a sign. I ask God to help me with everything I do, God, because guess what? I'm a weak man. I can't lean on my own understanding there, God. And just like that, God help me with my dog to fight against witchcraft, people. Shout out to the true and living daughter as well. God help me to fight with my dog, people, against witchcraft, and to heal my dog. Or people, you already see that my dog will be picking up stuff like cancer. My dog will be getting cancer. My dog could be getting illness, organ failure, hearing problems, eyesight problems. Every day I'm bumping into people. A man the other day told me that his dog had cancer. His dog lost his eye. And I said, look at that. Only if this man was serving God, this man will know that it's nothing but spiritual wickedness. The darkness has been fighting against this man's dog. But some people, guess what? Let me tell you something. You go and you start telling them things like this, they're going to look at you and start laughing and saying, this guy's a madman. Crazy. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. But then they wonder in their head, oh, come your dog looks so healthy all the time. Why does your dog look like it's shining so much? Oh, you're cussing me out in your head and you're saying that I'm mad and I'm crazy. And you think I can't hear you. But don't worry, because me and my dog, we're going to stick to our recipe. And guess what our recipe is? It's God. The training, the militancy of training of the Lord. That's me and the dog's training. Militancy of training of God. God's understanding, not my own understanding. So when people are doing witchcraft to try and spoil that, me and my dog's already 10 steps ahead. When people are trying to do witchcraft for my dog's 10 steps ahead, and my dog's eating the witchcraft now because my dog don't want to get no sickness. My dog don't want to be going to the vet all the time. My dog shouldn't be going to the hospital all the time or the doctors all the time for sicknesses. People are doing spiritual wickedness and witchcraft on people's animals. A lot of people don't know they meet people out there. You don't know that you just met the devil. That you're bringing that person in your home, around your kids, around your animals. And now guess what? They start putting things in your dog's food, in your dog's water. Now you don't know why your dog is behaving a certain way. They start coming to your house all the time, sucking the life force energy from your dog. And now your dog is being grumpy. Now your dog is barking all the time. Woof, 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 woof. But now you can't explain it. Why? Because you're being tricked by flesh in your sight. See what I'm talking about, people? You see how easy it is for people to come in your life and do spiritual wickedness to your dog? And now you don't know why your dog is trying to bite you and nip you all the time. Ow! Ow! Now you don't know why your dog is nipping you. Now you don't know why your dog is trying to bite you. Now you don't know why your dog is trying to bite your kids. No, your dog is a wonderful, your dog is a friendly kid. You get me? Now you don't understand, now you don't know these things. You know that your dog don't bite kids. You know your dog don't play this rough with the kids. But hold on, you let Marge come in the house yesterday. Shit, Damien came last week. I need to pray to God and ask God what's going on. Who are these people? Are these people good for me to be bringing them in my house? Are these people coming to my house with dark forces and dark energy? Are they coming here with jumping spirits and the jumping spirits are jumping in my dog? A lot of people don't know the reason why their dog killed their family member or their dog killed someone was spiritual warfare, spiritual wickedness, witchcraft. You know, like a lot of people look at me, I don't like this guy and his dog. They're smiling too much. You know what? I'm going to put a spell on his dog. Do people ever stop and think and look at life like that? Someone put a spell on my dog? No. Why? You're too busy thinking about what you're going to eat today. You're too busy thinking about sex. Okay. Are you planning to do, what are you doing? Are you sitting down planning how you're going to fuck up your boyfriend? Are you sitting there thinking about how you're going to fuck up your girlfriend? Huh? That all of these things is taking place in your mind. The darkness is taking place in your mind. That you're missing the hidden parts. Which is God. Focusing on God. Focusing on your animal. How we're going to rebuke these spirits. All the time, people, I'm rebuking spirits in my Ross Clark dog. A lot of the time, people, I'm going to the park with my dog. After bring my dog to the park, because my dog's going through spiritual wickedness. He's breathing hard. He's having breathing problems. He's suffering. See, true word. The truth shall set you free. People, a lot of the time I'm sitting there, people, my dog is breathing hard. People's dogs is breathing hard and people not even paying attention. Now they don't know why they're going to the hospital all the time with their dog, to the vet. People, I see my dog is breathing hard. And I can see that this is not no normal breathing. There's something in my dogs that's trying to take my dog's life. There's dark forces working against my dog and I can see it in the spiritual realms. So what I do? I get up and I start praying. I start praying to God for my dog. I take my dog out. Bring him into the park. Let him shit all of that shit out. Let him piss all of that shit out. And a lot of the time, people, look, Scarlett is paying attention to me because Scarlett knows that she's been going for a lot of spiritual wickedness. Scarlett can tell you about when she has to go doo-doo, people. It's not no normal doo-doo, innit? People, do you know how it feels like to know when your dog is shitting, your dog's shitting out a lot of blood? Do you not know what it feels like to see your dog having a shit? And when you look in the shit, it's bare blood, a lot of blood. And to know that it's mankind, is people that people are calling humans doing these type of shit, and they're not humans. Wolf in sheep clothing is everywhere. That's why you don't let them come in your house. Because they'll come in your house, they'll fuck up your life, they'll fuck up your kid's life. They're even coming in your house doing witchcraft and spells on your kids. People are not fit to have kids out here. If you're not fit to protect your kids spiritually and physically, much less to protect your dog physically and spiritually, then what the hell are you doing with kids? This is not how God raised people. This is not how God raised people to train dogs. This is not how God raised people to train their kids. And this is not how God raised people to train themselves out here. So we ask ourselves, who's raising everyone out here? And who's raising all these dogs? And who's raising all these kids? Oh, I know. The darkness. And this is why I have to be careful with people out here, people. When you and your animals righteous, and when you and your kids are righteous, people, you have to be careful out here. Because the darkness is always roaming around, and life is a test. And the darkness is roaming around people, using people. People, that's how it goes sometimes, man. You see, when you're out there and you're preaching the word, and you're preaching gospel, you're preaching the word, and you're learning, you're teaching, people are going to come out of their house and act like they're putting rubbish away. But you'd be surprised to know that there's a lot of people that's listening to me right now on this street, and they have dogs, and they can hear me, and they're thinking, fucking hell, where can I wonder if this guy's putting this video on YouTube. Where can I find it? And a lot of them in their house, they're guilty. A lot of them are guilty. People, there's a dog. There's a dog that lives in my girl's place at the ground floor, and I'm about to go knock that door and ask them, is everything okay? Because the dog's barking from morning to night, and I've never seen you take this dog out once to the park. So I'm a dog walker. What is it? Do you want me to help you with this dog? Because I understand dogs, because I can hear your dog crying out for help. I'm about to go and knock on that rascal door, people. It's not normal for a dog to be, especially in the summertime, for a dog to be stuck in the house, not being brought out into the open, into the atmosphere, into nature, and just be inside in a hot house, barking 24/7, people. As I get through the door of the dogs right now, all I'm going to hear is, ooh. A lot of the time, the dogs might sound aggressive, and people start cussing the dog and that. But you wouldn't need to know that the dog's crying out for help. The dog wants to come with me. The dog wants to come on our famous walks to the park. You get me, people? So, people, we have to understand one of the main reasons why dogs kill their owners and dogs end up killing their people and killing kids in the house and that is witchcraft. It's a sacrificial order. And as you know, a lot of people don't like me. So, and there's pictures and videos of me and my dog all over YouTube, on WhatsApp. So all it takes is for them to start doing spiritual wickedness to the pictures of me and my dog. I'll bring my picture, or bring my dog's picture, I'll bring the video to a witch doctor, and then he starts doing his evil chants and certain things that he needs to do to try and kill my dog spiritually. Huh? People, do you know what it feels like? Do you know what it feels like to see your dog on the floor, shaking at night time? Shaking at night time. He's having a seizure. And are you going to bring that dog to the vet? What the fuck do you think they're going to tell you when you bring the dog to the vet? He had a seizure, it's a problem. Nah, you bring your dog to PROPH RYE, and I'm going to let you know that demons tried to kill your dog last night, and God saved the dog. But are you going to keep on learning? Because God's not always going to keep on coming through for you. You need to learn to understand God and understand your dog. It's not all the time God is going to keep on saving your dog. Your dog's in your life for a reason, for you to learn. Learn how to save your dog. Learn how to train your dog. Learn to know when your dog is going through spiritual problems that they're going to call medical problems. The medical problems that they tell me about myself and my dog is spiritual problems for me. So, people, I'm going to leave this video here. I'm done for the day. I'm going to go and have a shower now. These dogs I'm going to make them some food. You know how it goes. Chicken and rice is their thing. And I'm going to fucking, kick back and relax. And you know how it goes, people. I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of topic to conquer and deliver for the people them. You get me, people? So it's a boy PROPH RYE, man. Stay blessed, people. And let me tell you something, people. If you have an animal, let me tell you something. People are jealous. If you have an animal, people are jealous, and they're going to do witchcraft on your animal. So if you see an animal having a seizure on the floor, foaming from his mouth, going out and doing constantly diarrhea, poo, constantly blood is coming out of their poo. It could be someone close around you, or someone around you, and it could be a neighbor that is jealous of your dog, or that is hating on your dog, or hating on the relationship that you have with your dog. Same way like how people do witchcraft on people's relationships out here, people do witchcraft on people's dogs. You get me? And I'm not telling no lie, people. PROPH RYE don't come on the YouTube and cap. So, people, pay attention, man. I just know that spiritual wickedness is bad and it's everywhere, and spiritual wickedness is in people's mind. The most witchcraft is going on in people's mind. So I want you not to analyze that. You could be chilling with someone right now, that person and your dog, but in that person's mind, they have a bad mind. And in their mind, they're putting spells on your dog. And they're telling their demons how much they don't like your dog and they want to hurt your dog and all of these things. And in the outer world, these things are manifesting. So people, you have to know how to pray against these things because God is the greatest. I'm not going to stop saying that. You get me? No matter how many hardship that God put me through, how many tests God put me through, and no matter how much I feel like giving up, and I feel like the darkness is conquering me, or God is conquering me, I'm going to give God the glory, people. Because me sitting down in the car talking to people about dogs right now, that wouldn't have been me. That wasn't how my life used to be, people. And I've always loved dogs, people. You get me? So I'm going to leave this topic here, people. It's your boy, PROPH RYE. Stay blessed, man. Learn to love yourself, love dogs, and love others' dogs. Like how you love yourself and you love your own dog. And if you see anyone's dog going through mistreating, not going out to the park, stuck in the yard, don't be scared to call the RSPCA. Don't be scared to comment under my video and say, PROPH RYE, there's someone that I think that may need your help with their dog. I'm always open. Don't be scared to write a comment under the video saying, PROPH RYE, I know someone that needs help with their dog, and reach out to me and I'll come and help that person. You get me? I'm active all over England. No, let me not lie to you, people. That's only when I go on dog trips. The last place that me and my dogs went to, people, we drove to Scotland, people, and that was an amazing event. That was amazing. Shout out to Scotland. Scotland loved us down there. You get me? So shout out to Scotland, people, man. Scotland, I'm coming again soon, Scotland. Trust me. Down in Scotland, people, it's tropical. The vibes is nice. Everyone's dog is nice. A lot of people keep saying that people are racist out here, but people are racist in their mind. But when they come across a nice energy guy like me, a black man like me, people, I make white people love black people again. You get me? Because a lot of black people out here don't respect themselves. How do they expect white people to respect them? You get me? And when you check it out, black people are meant to be top tier, but we've been lowered spiritually. So when I come across white community and Indian community and that, they're already looking at me as a top tier black man. That's just being himself. You can't come against a man like that. It's impossible. You get me? So I'm going to leave this topic here, people. I'm going to get the dogs upstairs, give them some water, even though they drank bare water in the park. And I want to let them know that they've done wonderful today. Apart from little Scarlet, people, flipping no, little Scarlet, it's killing me out there in the park, people. She's the only dog that's pulling me all over the place. She wants to run after every dog. So I'm about to go and let my girl know as well that, listen, man, you got to step up your training thing. Honestly, you got to step up your training. I don't want to hear nothing about being hungry. Yeah, because my girl just sent me a voice note just now. How's the dog training? Yeah, we're up now. We just ate some food. And I'll be honest with you, people. Stuff like that don't amaze me, bro. Fuck food. You get me? I realized that I've been eating way too much food this week. I had to get up. I saw my belly growing. I said, fuck that. Park, training, exercise. You get me? Pushing the energy into good things, people. I just can't sit down and push my energy into food and sex, bro. That's not my thing. You get me? So I'm gonna have to let her know, listen, man, you're gonna have to get in the park with your dog and do some militancy training. While your son is playing in the park on the climbing frames and all the swings and that, you're meant to be there having a bond with your dog and training your dog. So even that, I'm gonna have to go and let her know about these things, people. You get me? You can't just be sitting in the yard pushing them up around the place all the time, cooking food all the time, cooking what we're gonna eat today, food. Come on. You get me? Cut that out, man. It's too much. So people, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I ain't ate nothing. It's going to 2 o'clock now. I ain't ate nothing. The dogs them had their treats and snacks was doing good in the park. Now when I get in, I'm gonna have a little bit of food, a small portion, people, before me and the dogs them go back out on some training again later on. And that's how we're doing things from now on, people. Because you can't be like the rest of these people that's stuck in darkness out here, and they're sitting in their house, eating food, stress, depression, and anxiety, and all of these things, and they're just eating away and wishing wickedness for people in their mind. Nah. We're gonna wake up and we're gonna pray. We're gonna ask God, what's the motive today? And we're going to go and conquer what God wants us to do. Simple as that, people. When we're done, we go back to our safe spot, which is our house. I keep telling people, life is a prison. This world is a prison. What you see around it is an illusion and is a stage. You get me? You come out your house to do some nice activities, yeah, to serve God, serve your animals, do what you're doing, the animals or whatever, work, do what you need to do. And with that, you take nice flights, you go on nice holidays around the UK, you go to Glasgow if you want to go to Glasgow. You do these fun things with your dog and your kids. If you want to go to Scotland, you go to Scotland. If you want to go to Great Yarmouth, you want to go to Cornwall, drive the flipping car up there, take the train, get the coach and go and enjoy yourself. Stop worrying about these rappers and these entertainment people. They've lost it. They're gone. They're gone. What they're doing now is worldly things. We are not in the world. We're in the world, but we're not of the world. What we do is happy things. Darkness look at us and get jealous, and we have nothing. So a lot of the time, people are stuck. Darkness got them, and this is how they live inside their yard. And you get me? We don't practice to live like this. So we get outside and we connect with the universe, people. You get me? And we make life better for ourselves, our animals, our kids, and for other people. We want to share the light with other people, so they can become their best version of themselves. Their dogs can become the best version. Their kids can become the best version, and they can also go out into the world and also teach others and make people become the best version and make other people become the light of the world. You get what I'm trying to say? So that being said, people, we're gonna go and sort ourselves out now. They done well. Look at them. So stay blessed, people, man. One love.